Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we work with our good friend Julian. It wasn't exactly working with Julian, it was more like cleaning out a bunch of stuff from the collective that needed to be processed and healed. We love hanging out with Julian. It was still a great time. So I hope you enjoy this really relaxing podcast. Without further ado, if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Hi. He says hi.
Invite.
And don't forget to join with your camera, Julian.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god, hello? Wait.
Julian!
Hola? Hola? Wait. Hello? Hi, sister. Hi, guys. Oh my god, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Hey!
So,
Okay, so
I know that
what's up?
we interact all the time and we've known each other for years, all the things. But what we do on our podcast, I don't know if they told you, but we pretty much give away like a free session with us, and we just like record it, and then we put it on our podcast.
Oh, so that's what's gonna happen right now?
Yeah, we give you a free session.
You know, it's funny, because you know how I was living. No, shut the fuck up. Stop. No, before though. Because you know how, I think it was like last year, I had my first session with y'all. Remember
Yeah,
that?
and you happen to be here visiting.
Yes!
I'm here. I'm in the same room, same apartment building I am and everything. So I think it's crazy.
That's
Like,
so
it's like, oh my
fun.
god, I'm here again.
Julian, do you know how difficult it was to get your energy to get the fuck out of my house when we were done with the session? You were still like, cat, all in my fucking house. And then like my 14-year-old went crazy, and I was like, sorry, y'all are connected. I don't fucking know.
It's probably gonna happen again today. I was like high, like I was like, oh my god.
No shit. He was like, bro, Julian's soul is just high as fuck right now. Just dancing around the fucking house. Like,
Literally, though. Oh my god. I'm happy to be here though. So
I want to talk to you guys
we
real quick
started.
about like what Julian used to do when we first started interacting and stuff. Like, Julian would tag. Like, I don't know if he tagged you too, Kate, but he did tag me and stuff, and he'd be like, listen, there were spirits in this cemetery, so what I did was, I did my house cleanse, I released them, I did the things, will you check, are they all gone? And I'd be like, yeah, looks good, feels great, and he, period, all right, great. So when people would tag us, he was one of the only people that was like, here's all the things that I did, will you see if there's anything left? And we'd be like, no, looks good. Or he'd be like, I'm not getting anything about this. This feels weird. And I'd be like, it feels weird because let's look at this further. And he'd be like, on it, got it, done, doing it. And he was one of the only few people, and this I remember Kate was involved in specifically, where someone else was like doing some kind of healing or whatever, and he was the only one out of everybody that we were mutuals with that was in the comments like, only if it's in my motherfucking highest good.
Yeah,
I was like,
I ain't playing. I was not playing. Hell no.
And then also a private thing that I don't know how many of you guys know this, but Julian has conversations with Kate all the fucking time on TikTok. Like, he doesn't write in the comments. He doesn't send us messages. He straight up gets his phone and his whole TikTok is like, excuse me, to whoever the fuck he wants to talk to. That's what his TikTok is. It is a messaging service. That's what it is. It really is. Oh my god. But we respond to that. Like, we're just like, hey. He also got us in trouble one time because there was like some hater that was doing something, and he was like, fuck them haters. This like dance and this song and stuff. So Kate and I did it too, and the people were like, is this who you think are spiritual? People that are, and we were like, bitch, this is not about you. You have fucking doing us right now. Like, what the fuck? We're not even thinking of you anymore, whoever you are.
I'm thinking of you, Brandon, personally.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
I think I messed it up. Wait, y'all here?
Yes, but I hear some stuff in the background.
I can hear myself. No, because I messed it up. Somebody was video calling me. And now it's I was all messed up. Oh, hell no. Wait, I messed up. I think I gotta rejoin. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna rejoin. Wait, I gotta rejoin. Give me 1 second. I already messed it up.
For those of you listening at home, Julian will be rejoining shortly.
Julian will be back after a few of these messages from our sponsors.
I said, Ben, Julian joined us tonight. He goes, oh shit. I said, I don't know if he's gonna have a microphone. I don't know what this motherfucker's gonna have. He's like, there's no telling. I'm like, it's great. I did get to see him. He came home.
Oh.
Really enough for me to see
him. Okay. Hell yeah. Of course I'm in an egg chair, Lauren. Silly.
Not an egg chair.
It's very rare. I think I accidentally turned one. Oh yeah. Or at work. And nobody knows that.
It's like this. If she's in a video like this, she's at work. Yes, and she covers up her. Hey guys.
Booby. Hey Rick. Invite me at other tray.
My bad, Smalls. My bad. I'm just sitting here chilling.
Drinking a little bit. Are you edging that coaster?
I'm so glad your ankles are better. Are you gonna turn the camera on, or like, do you have to walk through every fucking step, or?
Oh my god, no, I'm just. Oh my god. Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's because I had a friend, he video called me. No, I know he video called me and messed it up, and I'm trying to find my house key because my uncle just yelled at me. I'm being a little too loud, so I'm trying to go outside. I don't know because my keys. I lost them. I'm so sorry. I lost my keys, and I have no light. I'm literally struggling.
Hey, Julian.
Oh my God.
Julian.
This is so
Julian.
Yes.
Spirit of the High Good.
Spirit of the High Good.
Please apply.
Please apply.
Amethyst lost and found healing.
Amethyst lost and found healing.
To my house key.
To my house. Okay. I mean, there's like no light, so this is not helping.
Bitch, turn your phone, turn the flashlight on.
Bitch, I have the. Wait, can I? I don't think I can because I'm in the live.
Yes, you
can. It's not letting me though. It's homophobic. I don't know.
It's homophobic?
No, it's not homophobic.
Well, it's not turning on. And if I
there is no telling what we are about to see in your room if you're using the front camera as your fucking flashlight, bro.
Y'all have not seen my room. My room is messy. Like, I'm gonna use my face as flashlight.
Okay.
Okay, I just gotta be quiet. I can be in time.
Do you know how to be quiet?
That's what I'm trying to learn. Because I already know myself. No. I got this. I can be quiet. I'm just like inside. This is good. Y'all can hear me good, right? Okay. Yeah, don't make me loud. Okay?
We're not doing shit to you.
No, but I be loud, y'all. You know me. I be excited. Like, y'all don't make me
That's
loud.
my problem. That's Kate's problem.
Well, y'all love me, right?
That ain't no. Listen. Look at Kate's face. Kate's like.
It's because I don't want to. I'm not trying to be loud. I need some emotional support. I know, y'all. Y'all need to
Kayla says, I think his keys are near his shoes. LOL.
Wait, what? Just leave the door unlocked. He will lock that motherfucking door. Not to be petty. It's okay. I'm just gonna sit down here. We can start. Hi, my name is Julian.
Hi, Julian. His name's actually Athena Lopez. Don't let him fool you.
Oh, period. I'm also a woman. I'm
a woman and a pregnant.
Yes. Oh, is that me? Thank you.
So proud of you. Carrying to term.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have an abortion though, guys.
Yes. You're right.
Yes.
No, I really lost my house key though. Like that's doesn't. I was very nervous though. And Kate texted me to do the. Y'all wanted to video call? Like what? My anxiety was to the roof.
Why?
I don't know. I used to get trauma. It has to be that.
Do you remember the first time you joined me on a live and I was on Instagram and with my kid and you got on the camera and you and I didn't talk very often and you were just like, what? Oh my god! I was like, whoa.
I don't remember that part. I was just super excited.
If you can stay calm.
Yes, I can. I love it. Hola. I'm sitting down now.
Hey, I don't think I've ever seen you on.
The food that I ate hurts. So I think I'm trying to.
Do you want me to do this?
Yeah. Yeah, because I tried to squish it. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not squishing. You have to go.
Julian is like.
Yo, you smoking?
Me?
No, cat. Oh my god.
No. It's from this food that won't digest. That happens sometimes.
Yeah. I have to poop before I go live, like in live.
I'm surprised you didn't make a video to us while you were doing shit. That's what you do. Just bare ass fucking naked. Just like, hey guys, so I was thinking.
That'll be for my OnlyFans, okay?
We love authentic fucking people and like authentic
Julian and Jules. Yeah.
You know, I try. I do try to be real. Like, I was about to do my hair. I was like, why? That's so much work. I don't even want to do my hair. Fuck my hair. My hair is good. I can't really see it, but
I think it's majestic. Thank you, Kat, by the way. I thought I was going to throw up.
Yeah, it did not feel good. It was really bad. We'll look at that later, though, because I want to get to the bottom of that.
Okay.
Since the
Homie G left. Homie G got caught. Yeah, okay. Not for free.
What do you want to work on, baby? What's going on in your life that you would like to work on?
Where can I start? Let's see. I don't know. To be completely honest, like, because like right now I'm about to get this brand new job, so like I'm just Excited, just chilling. I don't really know. Like, whatever something has good, to be honest, like, what y'all thinking? What you think? Like, personally, I don't know. Like,
I can talk to your team if you want. Do you want or do you want to bring your job closer?
Ask my spirit guides. So that they know that.
I want to say they're chaotic, but a lot of them are like real stiff and serious. I don't know.
The opposite of me.
If it's not getting too personal, where's your mom, Julian?
Oh, she in Puerto Rico. I just uncanceled yesterday.
Okay.
I unblocked
That's
her.
why. Okay.
But yeah,
That makes sense.
good now.
It just makes sense why she would be like reaching out with her hand.
I mean, she was sick. I was like, bitch, you sick because you don't have my energy. That's what you got. That's what I was thinking in my mind.
Why'd you unblock her? Curiosity.
Cause honestly, just cause I was being nice, like I was on the phone with my aunt, and so she was telling me to call my real dad, and I was like, sure, I guess. Like he's like a nobody for me, but she was like, oh no, like just in case, like you don't know, people die and all that. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll call him. And I was like, sure, I'll call my mom. And so I just gave them fake apologies because I don't really care, you know. Like I can fake it. So I was like, I'm so sorry for being so rude to you. I'm not sorry. Everything I said, I meant, and I'll say it again. Long. But yeah, that's I mean, my aunt told me to. She's like very nice to me, like helping me a lot. So I was like, yeah, you need me to do something? I got you. That's the only reason I unblocked her, to be honest. But yeah, like you know, like, I'm not
very
trying to
heavy.
It is heavy. It's very.
Like it feels like it's really weird. It feels like a tree is on top of me. Like that's what I went and connected to that. Internet connected to it. I went and looked at the energy of you unblocking your mom, and I feel like a tree is laying on top of me.
So she should have kept me blocked. Or
No,
not?
not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
We're not really big on saying you should cut someone out or you shouldn't cut someone out. Like, we're not really big on telling people they should be with someone or not be with someone or whatever. We try to make it to where you can live your life the way you fucking want to and just protect your energy. Kind of how we.
Yeah, like I'll block her because I'm like, there's no point. Like, you know, like if she be annoying, I'll block her again. Like, you know? Be nice.
Yeah, it seems like you've got control over that situation. I just don't know what this tree is. Because, of course, I automatically want to go to, like, family tree, but that's not quite right. And then I was like, maybe it's the heaviness of the situation. And it's like, I mean, it's heavy as shit to have this tree on you, but, like, why is it there?
Yeah, it's oddly specific. It's like, here, let me lay this tree on top of you. Here.
Is it a matter tree? Like, shit.
No, you're under it, and it's almost like, it reminds me of the Nine of Wands, but you're facing it like this, and it's just, like, laying on you. And the roots are, like, down there, the tree stuff's up there, and it's just, like, someone placed it there, and you're just holding it. Like, okay.
Is this maybe her energy that you let back in? Because, like, I really want to go to sleep, and I haven't felt this heavy since I cut my abuser off. This is, like, exactly how I would feel 24/7. It's just heavy and sleepy all the time. Wake up heavy and sleepy.
Yeah, hard to figure out what the fuck was happening to her, even. It's like, we do all the things. Have you been tired lately, Jules? Like, today?
Yeah. I think so, maybe. Just
Don't
maybe, yeah.
force
I
it
think
if it
so.
doesn't fit.
I mean, you said it's only been a day, right?
I think I unblocked her like yesterday or yesterday. I'm not that sure.
Because
And
2 days ago, you made a video to me saying that you had blocked her. Because I said, do you want me to buy you a charger cord for your Alexa?
oh, then it was
And you're
probably
like,
yesterday.
she's blocked.
Yeah, then it was probably yesterday. It was hard yesterday, to be honest.
Well, why did you unblock her? Like,
Oh, because literally my aunt was like, because I was telling her how she was canceling, and she was like, oh, like, you should talk to her too. And so I was like that, like, because my aunt was pretty much saying, to like call my dad, and you never know what happens in the future, like, like pretty much, just to call them just in case, like if they die, maybe I'm
do
still
me
more
a favor.
bad.
You know how you can do things in your phone, right? Pretty easily. Is there any way, even though you're on the live right now, just block the number and block the things, and just see what happens just from doing
Oh, did he go do it?
that? Unblock it. Yeah. There's energy.
Yeah. It lifted off and then it hit my bladder. So that's interesting. Feel it moving.
Okay.
Okay, how does that feel?
Uh, uh, I don't know. What? I feel like we're hyper now. Am I more hyper now? I feel good. Like I feel like here. I think. I don't know.
So it felt a little bit lighter. It felt a little bit lighter as you were doing it. And then Kate said she saw the tree leave, but then it hit her bladder. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I feel like it moved. The energy moved down. If that makes any sense. Like it's not on my chest anymore. Like I'm still having a hard time breathing, but it went down. It's like almost like it digested.
You're not like this anymore. You're like this now.
Like trying to think. I don't know. You gotta.
What is it?
What's up?
I was gonna say, what is it about her that makes? Well, I don't. Never mind. I was gonna say, what is it about her that makes you want to block her? But I don't want to go into that. Like, I don't want to. I've been doing this a lot lately. When something is like a hard pill to swallow, quote unquote, it's like when you do this to a dog, make them like swallow their medicine. So, what is a hard pill to swallow? This happened in a session the other day too. It itches too. This is.
I don't know.
This is new for me, so I haven't figured out its like exact meaning yet.
Yeah.
Like a rash, maybe?
I don't know. Like the hard truth. Like the truth. Cause I remember I used to be like I remember having that argument with my mom when I was like in high school, and like we used to argue a lot. And I was telling her, I was like, keep acting how you acting, you're gonna end up being alone and dying alone. And I told her that, and I was like, I was very serious because I was like, bitch, I love you, so and I want to be with you. But if you can keep acting like this, bye, peace, I'm out. You can be right here, I'll be over there. And I'm thinking of that now. Saying that.
Like for her, it was a hard pill to swallow to hear that from you.
Probably, because it's low key the truth. My brother doesn't really talk to him like that, you know? Like, I'm the one who will always call her and, like, how, like I'm always there for her, you know? And, like, yeah, I don't know. It's probably, because it's low key fucking true. Like, the line, like, hello.
Yeah, but it's really hurt. Like when you have that memory, it really hurts. It's like a weird stab in your heart, and it's a stab in the back of the head. Are you feeling guilty about that? Like, are you worried that she actually will die alone? Like, what is this?
To be honest, not really. I do remember when I was little, like little, I used to say in my mind, like, if my mom dies, if my grandma dies, I hope I die with them. Like, I used to be scared that, like, my mom would die, and then I'm going to be still alive. Like, I'd rather die than seeing my mom.
You're nodding, Kate. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to say that about my parents.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want, like, I'd rather die than seeing them then. Like, honestly, like, take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Well, not now. Not now, obviously. Now I'm done. But, like, when I was little, I was just, like, so scared. It was like, oh, Reed, are you too? Like, you see, like,
Yeah, Reed is
this
saying
is just,
the
like,
same. Am I
that's
the weird
weird.
one? Is anybody else with me going, like,
Dana said, I feel like that's having good parents thing. Cannot relate, Dana. I think it's just like being a kid, and I think it was just being a kid and not realizing that there were other things out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I remember like the last time I said that.
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just remember like the last time I said that I was probably about 12 or 14. So it's like I couldn't imagine life outside of them. You know what I mean?
The conversations that I have with like my kids is like Amethyst, the 9-year-old, will be like if I die, I'm just gonna haunt you. And I'm like, that sounds boring as fuck. Like you love to leave the house and go outside and do the things. So why the hell would you want to die and just be stuck hanging out of the house? So besides, I'm gonna pass you over. You're undoing a bunch, Kate.
Mm-hmm. I said it a lot.
Yours.
Please do that.
Undo all the times that you said that you wanted to die with your parents.
Okay, that makes sense.
If it's in the high school.
Yeah, if it was in the high school, please undo any soul contract that I've said that I wanted to die when my mother died, when my grandma died, or anybody I loved when I was little. The high school. Please speed up the healing for 1,000 million years. The high school.
Did they have conversations with you guys? That like, what would you do if I died? Did they have that kind of like conversation with you guys? Or is
my dad's
like,
dad died? No, my dad's dad died young, so he always had that conversation.
You know what? I do remember my mom would be like, because my dad, he supports me a lot. Like, you know, like money and all that. Like in my 20s, I think I've never had a dog or that. Now I do and all that, but I didn't. So he will help me out a lot. And even when I was little, I think my mom would be like, oh, you need to make sure to be independent because what if he dies? Then what? How are you going to help yourself? Like, how are you going to have the money and all that? And so I think that did happen a couple times.
Well, that doesn't, that sounds like, I don't know why that sounds different. That sounds like, yeah, be responsible, have an awareness. But like, I was wondering if she ever was like, what would you, like, casually, like, what would you do? Like, you know, those people that are like, would you still love me if I was a worm? And it's like, what?
Yeah,
what are you even asking me this for?
You know, I don't remember.
Not in a, like, what's your plan? And, like, are you going to be successful on your own? But, like, literally, like, an emotional thing.
No, yeah. Honestly, I don't remember her ever acting. Like, maybe she had, and I just forgot about it. But right now, I have no memory of something like that.
Did your parents never do that, Kat? They never asked you about their death? Or they never talked about it?
Now that I'm, like, 40, my mom will say shit like... But no, not when I was younger. Now my mom's like, yeah, when I die and since I'm not adventurous, I want you guys to spread my ashes somewhere. And it's like, my oldest sister's going to take them to the mountains and spread it in, like, the mountains in the wilderness or whatever, because my mom's afraid to stand on rocks and stuff because she's afraid of heights. And then, like, my sister, the middle sister, is going to, like, spread it on flowers and shit in the gardens up in Connecticut or whatever the fuck. And then me, I was like, Mom, to tell you the honest truth, I'll probably, like, sprinkle you outside the front door of my house or some shit. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. You can watch some TV with me or some shit. But that's as far as that conversation went. We just laughed.
I have conversations like that about myself. I used to be like, oh, like, bury me under a tree or something, or like, like, just like,
We were
like,
just talking about this like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I would do with this.
Probably, because I don't know, cemetery sounds kind of boring, lame. Like, why be there? Like, bitch, take me to the moon or something.
I know, everybody's dead.
Exactly. Like, and especially, in Puerto Rico, the cemetery is 10 times ugly. I'm sending videos. I'm for real. It's very.
It's littering. It's like the worst kind of littering, and I don't even like have a big deal about it. But like seriously, it's just like a box in the ground. Like you can't get much worse than that. I don't know.
It's so dumb, yeah.
And then you pay fuck tons of money for it.
Yes.
And then your family has to upkeep it too. And if they don't upkeep it, they fucking throw away your body.
And it's
I
for
recently
rent.
learned about that.
It's like only for rent for like 100 years or some shit.
Yeah, I recently learned about that. I think that's crazy.
But I was telling Kate, like, I love being on trauma talk sometimes because people be planning their funerals and shit. Like, a lot of neurodivergent and a lot of LGBTQ will be like, at my funeral, I want to play this song, I want there to be lights, I want there to be this, I want there to be that, I want there to be a fucking party. And Kate was like, do not throw me anything. This is weird. Why would you guys
I'm not a party.
Dead?
No, I want people to be twerking. If you could put my ashes in a blunt, use the ashes, do whatever the fuck you want. You want to put it in the toilet, I don't care.
I always think about, what if someone refuses? What if someone refuses to pay for somebody's funeral? What do they do with it?
Oh.
Exactly. It's just like when people refuse to pay hospital bills. What do? They don't fucking do anything. It's like, so what? I think they burn them.
You know what I did not know?
Yeah.
Because my culture does not do this, I did not know that planning for a funeral for a lot of people, like a lot of cultures in America, I literally did not know till TikTok that you plan outfits and you plan like who's riding with who and coordinate all that shit, and it's as expensive as a wedding. I had no fucking clue.
Yep.
I can see the outfit.
Yep.
I never had somebody very close to me pass away like that. So like every time I've been to a funeral, it's never been a big deal for me. Or it's been like, oh, if this a family member passed away, I'm here. Be with my dad.
I love that, Jessica Rabbit. Spirit, if it's in the highest good, remove all death guilt given to me through my childhood and life. That is not my highest good. Wrap it in love, light and forgiveness, and return it to its rightful owners at this time. Oh, mariachi for the funeral. That makes sense to me. I am like, my family is we just come together, go to some church, do the things, talk about how holy or righteous the fucker was. The neighborhood loves them, and then they all meet up at the funeral, even if it's like cremation, and we all go, yeah, well, yeah, anybody got, yeah, okay, and then we leave. Oh, there's food in between. There's like sandwiches at the church or some shit. And, that's what ours is.
Oh my god, I can see that.
Oh, and I went to a funeral not that long ago, and like it was like my cousin was like, "Oh, I follow you on TikTok." I was like, "You do?" And she's like, "Well, yeah. I mean, I know you." And I was like, "You never say anything." And then my brother-in-law was like, "Every time I see you on TikTok, I scroll because I don't want to be on your side of TikTok." I was like, "Fair enough. Cool. Thanks, bro."
That is supportive.
Whatever.
Literally, like, whatever, bitch. We don't want you here anywhere.
You could have not told me. It would have been fine. Thanks for telling me. I don't know what you want.
I do know all the cemeteries I've ever been. was to my dad's side, and not the dad that's canceled. I have a stepdad, and I used to call him as dad, as regular dad. But yeah, like every cemetery I've ever been to was mostly because of his side of the family. Most of them. There was probably one, my mom's side or somebody else, but most of them was my dad's side.
Would you travel to go to?
I mean, it depends. It really depends. I know, like, I had one of my aunts, she passed away. I think, like, my dad, who's careful, Loki, he told me that he'd get me a plane ticket, but that never really happened. I never really took him serious. I would, but it really depends, like, the person and the situation. I probably wouldn't, because, like, for me, dying, it's not really dying. So, like, I don't know, you know?
Right.
And again, like, it was probably, like, I'm saying this now, but, like, it was probably, like, shit, my mom, I'll probably be, like, go, like, actually be sad and all that. But, like, I would, right now, right? If I had the money, I could, I guess. Yeah.
Hey, you had a lot of like funeral situations. Is your stuff more based off of like the area that you lived in, like Louisiana kind of funerals? Do they have like a certain style, or do you not know? Like, have you only been to your family's kind of stuff? I know there's local food involved, and they're always at your house.
It's really odd. I always thought it was odd that it's like a party. As you know what I mean? And like everybody comes in and everybody gathers and everybody has like a good time. I thought it was really strange. Like I have pictures at funerals where I'm just like smiling with somebody else. I mean, you know what I mean? Like smiling with family members. And it's like, why do we do this? This is so fucking weird. I think it's fucking weird.
I think it's because there's not many pictures of the whole family together, and it's weddings and funerals are the events where the most people travel. And it's like, gotta get a picture all together.
Yeah. That's so true.
Not like family pictures, just like one-on-one pictures. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. It's not like they came in from out of town either. A lot of them didn't. Just weird. I just always thought it was weird. Yeah, and then like they'd go party afterwards and go out to dinner, and it's like, why are we doing this? Why? We live here. You live in the same town as me. Why are we doing this? This is so strange. I don't know. So I guess it's like just so everybody knows. I felt like that too at my dad's. Like I remember texting everyone in his phone, like going through his phone, being like, "Hey, my dad's dead. This is when his funeral is," because Asperger's. I was like, "Hey, he's dead, and this is when his funeral's gonna be. Hey, he's dead, and this is when his funeral's gonna be." I wasn't like laughing at the time because I was so serious at the time. But it's like, I don't know. You know what I thought was weird too is my dad would always warn me about his death because his dad died unexpectedly. So he would always be like, "Oh, just in case I die, who knows how much longer I'm going to be around."
Just in case.
Yeah. Just he wanted to tell me he loved me or whatever. You know what I mean? Like he would always say stuff like that. Yeah, it is, but it's like, yeah. I've had a lot of people in my family pass away. A lot. That's what she's talking about.
And how did that make you feel? Because I never experienced that, to be honest. I never experienced somebody close, my father, my sister, my brother, my close cousin, my close aunt. I've never felt it that pain.
It's not just people that she's close to. It's like literally the only people that have ever understood her ever in her family. All of them are gone.
They all died. So it was weird. It was a weird time, especially since I was so shut off. Like I try to put it out there on TikTok how absolutely robotic I was, and I didn't cry in front of anyone. But I was like, "Kate, they're really religious. They're like, you're the Rock of Gibraltar. You're just unmovable." And they're like, "Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I guess." And they'd be like, how are you taking this? And I'd be like, oh, I am very sad. Yeah. And I was, but not like, I don't know, not around them. You know what I mean? Not around them.
Sad. I'm the same way. Girl, literally like a week ago, I was about to make a TikTok. I was like crying. And I deleted it. I was like, oh, hell no. I don't like showing my emotion like that to motherfuckers. And especially family members.
I show, like, every once in a while I'll show vulnerability. I hate it. As soon as I do it, I hate it. And I will not respond to any of the stitches or the duets or anything or the comments, and everybody's like, we love you. And I'm like, I don't want, no. And I want to be like, thank you so much. I love you guys. But I'm like, no, I want to delete this now. But it's too late because it's already, like, taken off. And I'm like, I'll sit there for like a week, like, Kate, I should delete that, right? Like, what's the purpose of this? Kate's like, you do this every time. Why do you do this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, there's people misconstruing this in the comments. Not being rude or anything, I just noticed it. So, whenever I say I didn't cry in front of people, no, I didn't really cry at all. I did cry in front of people. I was very disconnected. I have Asperger's. But now I've learned, like, I've turned the emotions on, you know what I mean? Like, I've healed enough, Kat has healed me enough, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I haven't healed you.
Sorry.
Not like that. I didn't mean to say it like that. I was just really nervous. I've never talked about this. Kat has helped me heal it.
Okay, cool. All right.
I didn't really know how to talk about it. It's the first time I've ever said this.
I think it's a great time to talk about it, but it is on the podcast, and, you know, it's nice that you're speaking, or, like, you know, there's people that need to hear it, and you edit yourself a little bit on the videos.
I don't know how to make it clear. I feel like no matter how clear it is, it's going to be misconstrued. You know, because people have their own filters. No, just people have their own filters.
Yeah. What did you say, Julian?
Oh, let them think what the fuck they want to think.
Yeah, I said
what
fucking
matters is what you think. Yeah, you know the truth. The fuck? They can fuck with it.
I still talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, what's the popular theme lately, because of Jeffrey Dahmer, is like sociopath. And even someone on a podcast was like, they didn't know about my Asperger's. They were like, people that were born without emotions, they're such robots. And they're sociopaths, and they go on these killing sprees and blah, 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 blah. And Kat goes, hey, Kate wasn't born.
I was like, are you saying Kate? This person didn't know us. We were a guest on someone's podcast. It's the first tab in my link tree right now, currently. I don't know when this airs, if it's still going to be, but it's there right now as of October 2022. But literally this guy's like talking about like, oh yeah, he was a sociopath, and like using his knowledge jargon of mental, like, whatever. And like as soon as he was done describing it, I just went like, hey, Kate doesn't have emotions. Are you calling her a sociopath? Because like he was such an expert, and it was so limited in his knowledge, and he was so sure about it, and we were like, cool, no.
That's it.
It was great. It was great kind, because then he like quickly switched the subject. He's like, oh my god. Anyway, apples, they're great. Now something like that. Yeah, that's someone who doesn't even know what a sociopath is. So it's like, I don't know, bunch of non-doctors diagnosing people. Weird. I think it's fucking weird. But
it was also weird to go on that podcast, because those were people that they're, you know that analogy that's on the Blue Alien Avatar movie where they're like, yeah, you can't fill a cup that's already full. The motherfuckers, their cup is full. They know like all the things, and they're not open to any new thing. And they tuned us out a bunch, and they like, we were like, that's cool, yeah, but like, yes, the government might be doing this to you.
The fucking hurricanes.
You can fix it. You can heal it.
That was my favorite part. They were trying to tell us about experiencing hurricanes. Me from Louisiana. They were trying to tell me about my state's hurricanes from New York, from other countries, and then Kat being from Florida. They were trying to be like, oh yeah, this is how hurricanes act. And me and Kat were both like, no, this is how they act.
This is not
They're like, no. Let me mansplain it.
What's up?
Have you been in Puerto Rico during a storm before?
Yes, but when I was little, and the last time I went, I think I had like 1 week without electricity, so I had no phone. Like, oh my god, I was so bored.
I had a storm that had like 1 week no electricity, but that's as like severe as it's gotten for me. I mean,
I think it was like,
but you were the severity of other stuff too.
That's happened a couple times. The 2 weeks. There was one longer than that, and I can't remember if it was the freeze or if it was the storm.
I thought it was.
I can't remember. Was it? It was more than 2 weeks. That makes sense.
But they were like back to back, but I think it was the freeze because we had to do work with the electric company and the pipes and all the stuff.
It makes sense. Yeah, without water and electricity, both times. Both times, no water or electricity. Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah. And it was freezing. It was like super cold outside.
I had COVID during the freeze.
Oh,
so it's like,
Kate was knocked out. This was like when we were big healing a bunch of stuff, and as soon as they like knocked her down, they made it to where I say they in quotes. I know exactly who it was, and so does Kate, but I don't want to go into that. But they knocked it down. They got her sick, and then they exhausted her, and then they got her like mentally shut out. I could not get in. I went through like time and space trying to get her back. I was devastated. I thought I lost her. I didn't know, and I didn't know how to heal world events on my own because I didn't believe in myself enough. And so when that freeze hit, I was like, I couldn't get Kate back. I couldn't help anybody. I felt like I had failed everyone. And it wasn't just me alone, but I hadn't helped enough people remember how to do the things yet. And so I was just like, what the fuck? And as soon as I finally was able to do the thing to like realize what to get Kate back, she woke up for, I don't know, a week, fixed everything, and then fucking got knocked out again. I was like, oh my god. Kate just was like, oh, let's do this. Everything fixed.
Oh.
Lauren says, why would they do that? They were trying to beam me. It was really creepy. They were trying to, sorry, not beam me, replace me. But it sucks because I let them in. Like, I thought that they were helping, you know what I mean? Like,
I thought
so it's not like they, like, got through my protections or anything like that. I literally was like, oh my god, yes. Yes.
We're like new friends.
Yes.
That's why we're
Can I say
not
something?
No.
Yeah.
Whoever, I'll fight you, honey boo boo. You somewhere in Florida. I got that here real quick. Mommy,
This is water.
Water.
I'm not honey boo boo. This is water.
Honey, ooh, you skinny legend with that water. I see you got. Ooh, step that thing.
What did you want to say? What did you want to say?
That I don't like you.
Of course it was, Boston. That's how we let them in. Not in the physical. We don't know them in the physical. But fuck, never mind. I was gonna say something.
Yes,
go ahead,
we
go
see that 5.
Oh, thank you. This is the first. I've never seen this.
It's not even on your account either, but that was so sweet of them.
Because of me. They would have sent it to your account, not
yeah.
account. Okay, they sent it.
Yeah, cat.
Okay, so whoever sent it, thank you. I love you. You're heaven.
It was like,
well, who was mistaken? Oh, it was, but y'all were talking. I didn't want to interrupt y'all.
Since when?
What do you mean?
He's trying to be quiet for his uncle.
I am too.
Yeah, shut, right.
Jessica Rabbit, yeah.
Oh, it's Jessica Rabbit. Yes, we see it.
Oh my god.
That's not even Julian's account. Stop.
No, keep sending, y'all. Keep sending.
Pete, what are you looking at?
It's really weird. I was like, did I feel anything during those deaths? Like, I was trying to see if I actually did feel something, and I was like, oh yeah, I did. Anyway, I'll just randomly look off and be like, did I feel anything during his death? Yeah, because they wrote speeches. How did they think they'd replace you? Oh, they couldn't. That was the problem. That was why they kept.
They can find.
There's a
doing
combination of things. There's a combination of like, yeah, there's a lot of factors involved in it. It's a large puzzle. That's okay. Julian, what were you gonna fucking say? Oh, you were talking about the tip, not the whole thing, but the tip.
Oh.
Julian, we want to give you like a session, and we're just sitting here chit chatting. I mean,
It's
nice
about
to talk to you.
That's what we're gonna talk. I need some in my life.
You always need some.
I haven't had some.
Are y'all choking? No, I'm kidding.
I want that.
What are y'all doing? I don't understand.
I would not be mad. No, but honestly, I want it mad. Not really. I'm actually from Chelsea. You know the movie Call Me By Your Name?
That sounds familiar, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gay movie, and I keep listening to the soundtrack called Mystery of Love, like to go to sleep. Because I've been having dreams, sex dreams, I've been hard, and yeah, you've been living, you know. I mean, ooh, let's go to sleep. I cannot wait. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, your favorite two bitch. I love you.
Are you wanting one in Puerto Rico?
Oh, hell yeah. I want like one from Puerto Rico. Hell yeah. Like, I don't really care.
Where are you right now, Jules?
I'm in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in New Jersey. Yeah, just a good one, bitch. One, you know.
I don't know how Puerto Rico is shaped, but the bottom left-hand side of Puerto Rico lit up.
Bottom left. Yeah. Not a lot of people there, I think, to be honest. Yeah. The most people is like north right.
Okay, that's what whenever you ask.
Kate has the ability to like light things up like Snapchat map and see who's compatible with your level of like.
Oh, that's what you were saying. That.
Yeah, so she's locating.
I completely like. Yeah. Okay. I don't know nobody from there. To be honest, the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. I haven't. I don't even went there. I don't remember the last time I've been there. Like when I went to Puerto Rico, I went nowhere near that. That's crazy how you say that.
Before I met Ben, like I was like, I don't think I have anybody for me at all, and she was like, oh no, I see them lighting up or whatever, and Ben was one of them. Not the only one that was like perfect for my right now moment, and I wasn't his perfect for the right now moment, but it lit up and it was compatible.
Yeah. I mean, no, like, I totally believe, like, yeah, she's somewhere. And like,
the bottom left side of Puerto Rico. What are you fucking talking about?
Like,
didn't we just say? Like, did you not get
literally, though. And a lot of Puerto Rico.
Do you want someone like right here, right now? Is that the thing? Are you like romantic in that way? Do you want like a perfect something, or are you just wanting like someone to hang out with and just live each day like it's just the day? Because that's what I like. I like to just live each day like the day.
You see, I like that too, but like I never really had a boyfriend. Like to be completely real, like never. Every time I've been on Grindr, it was like for booty calls. Like
well, that's what else you go on Grindr. No one goes on Grindr looking for a relationship.
I know, but I'm just like, I would like to big and also be in a relationship. Like, why not? Like,
hey, why would they go on Grindr looking for a relationship?
Where else would they go?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Out and about in public.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
No, but you can't be like real or intimate, right? Like you can't be like you'd have to like there'd be some kind of show or something.
I don't know.
I met my partner on TikTok and Kate met hers on Xbox Live. So, like, we didn't do dating apps.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even meet mine on TikTok. I met him through a session. I met Kate through a session, too.
Really?
Yes.
Julian, we've told you this story a bunch of times.
I'm gonna never forget. I smoked weed. Blame her, okay?
I will never forget that I smoked weed. That's what Julian just said. I will never forget that I smoked weed.
Maybe we can do about that. I don't want to. Personally, I like smoking weed. Oh, okay. Personally, I like smoking weed, but I don't want to be in a position that I feel like I gotta smoke weed every day. Because I've been feeling like a crackhead. Yeah, but like then I'm trying to get that weed now. I mean, like, do I have issues? Like,
no.
I don't think so, though. Right? Like, this is nothing. Like, I'm just trying to smoke.
Are there a lot of people from the Dominican that go to Puerto Rico?
Yes. So, for my knowledge, Puerto Rico was the capital of the Taínos. And the Taínos were like the indigenous people from the Caribbean. So, yeah. And there's there's actually right now a lot of Dominicans are considered immigrants. But yeah, there's like a lot of them and Dominican color. I'm Dominican first, so obviously I love them. I want them.
Oh, okay.
I feel that they're immigrants and that shouldn't be a thing. But what's up?
Well, when you said, "Oh my God, a Puerto Rican," I was hoping he'd be Puerto Rican. He's actually Dominican.
Really?
So I was just hoping that like my channeling was right, by like I hope there's Dominican in Puerto Rico. Anyway.
There is Puerto Rican Dominican. It's the same shit. It's because of colonization why we call it Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba. But in general, we're all from the same tribe. I got it.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, there's actually a lot of Dominicans. And I love some Dominicans. I'm mad at you too. I would not be mad about that.
I work with a lot of Dominicans. They're funny as fuck. They always say, they always tell me to quote songs. Like, Johnny, la gente estoy muy loca. What the fuck? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they're really funny.
Okay.
Hey, Kat, what have you dealt with death? Like, have you been to funerals and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How have they affected you?
The last one where my uncle died, he was in critical shape, and I was really mad because nobody told me. Nobody told me, and I was like, hey, whether you guys believe in this shit or not, please let me know so I can look at it and work on it. Like, don't give a fuck if you believe or not, but at least give me the opportunity to work on it. And then you and I worked on it. He went from on his deathbed to like posting pictures on Facebook with family, up and about. Wasn't gonna have to have surgery or whatever, but he had like one foot out the door, and just all of a sudden he posted on Facebook like, it's time to go or whatever, and then she died. And so it's for me, it's I think it's too close to me, like the whole death thing, because I cross people over so often. I know when my aunt died, I needed to cross her over, and she was worried about what she looked like to like go in the light of her programming from church. She was worried about like dying in her pajamas.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had to like help her out with like, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. There's nobody there judging you. And she was like around the door, like, no, but I can't go like this. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you were like this. Come on, like, let's go. I can't go to heaven. I'm like, it's not even like that, bro. Just come check this out and let's see. Like, calm down. When my grandmother was on her deathbed, I do now believe that I like helped her heal that time, because she was like seeing the people and seeing the family and shit, and like everybody came because she was on her deathbed. Then she got better, and then she had to go on her deathbed again. So I don't think anything's been like absolute for me to deal with death. I think I've always been helping them heal, and then they die. So it's like, I don't know if I've ever had the sudden of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
I think I'm always helping them heal. And then passing them over and just not even knowing that I'm doing it when I was younger.
I had that happen with my stepfather. He got sick with brain cancer, and then he was fine for like 2 years, and then he just fucking
You healed him.
did. Yeah. Well, then he
But
died.
like, that's the thing. Like we can do so much, but that's what we talk about with like free will and stuff. Is if you're ready to fucking go. I mean, we can do the thing. That's why it's like we can do it on a molecular structure, but like we're not going to make you stick around. You want to go.
That's what I be saying. Yeah, like no, yeah. That's what like if I get hurt, and then like if I ask you guys for help, and like I'm still in pain, it's just because like I guess I needed to like still be in pain, right? Not really. Like you get what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna give you an example.
Let's talk about this. This is gonna be uncomfortable. Let's talk about this because I stopped talking to you for like a month after that shit.
The what? When I hurt myself?
Maybe you were too high to notice, but like when you asked for help on your hand, and we tuned in and we
all about that, yeah.
And then you made a video and you were like, "It's not really doing anything." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "This motherfucker." And I just backed up for like a month. Like I didn't
really,
like unfriend you or anything, but I definitely stepped back for like a month from you. Did you too, Kate?
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that me taking time out of, because I was at work whenever I was doing all this. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that I didn't do anything.
God.
Cool.
No, because like what I meant was like I like it still hurted a lot, and like I wasn't mad. Like no, because I know y'all put effort and y'all tried your best, but like I still like what I stated, I still appreciate it. Like oh my god, I didn't even know this. No,
it hurted my non-existent feelings. I'm just kidding.
Wow, I swear to God, though, when I say that, I didn't mention like in a rude way. I was just like, because I felt like I wanted to give you 100% honest feedback. You tell me this, and I'm gonna tell you, okay, my hands still feel the same, but not in a it's just. It's going to be the same, but God, thank you, like obviously.
It felt unappreciated. Like it sounded unappreciative. That's why I was like, wow, okay, I guess.
Because like when we do this stuff, we stop what we're doing. Like people, like my kids will look at me and be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just sitting there like this. Because I'm tuned into whatever. Like Kate was at work and we were doing the things. But yeah, authentic feedback. Because that's, again, like I said, that's one of the things we love about you is you're fucking authentic. But it just felt like
I totally get that. But I mean, honestly, when I made that video, like, I don't think I was trying to say it as like in an ungrateful way. To be honest, I don't think so. But if you saying that you felt like that, maybe I guess I did, but like I wouldn't make a video like that. At least I think I wouldn't. You saying I did, but you get what I mean? I don't know. Like I feel like I wouldn't. Like I would just be like, cause like I felt like I would just be like maybe honest.
There is a possibility, Julian, that at that time there was a bunch of people that were, like asking us for a lot of things and pulling us in different directions. And so when it came from you, it could have been like the straw that broke. But I remember it being public and it was like, nope, I don't feel nothing. Y'all didn't do, like, it felt like y'all didn't do nothing. You can't do nothing, whatever. And it was, I mean, for me, it was a personal thing. I don't know. It could have been anybody, but it was coming from you. And I guess I didn't expect it at the time. And I think you said something like, I'm going to put it in ice like my aunt told me to do or something. I don't remember. Or like put some kind of whatever on it. And we were just like, fuck it, do that then. Like, why did you bother with us if what we're doing isn't working? But again, there was probably a lot of people at that time
pulling at us.
I really want to say it was bad. I really want to say it was bad. Because, I think I made a video saying something like, because for me, like, when I think of you guys, you guys teaches me this, that we're very powerful. We, like, if there's like a nuclear fucking explosion, we could really make a portal and put that shit somewhere else. So for me, it was like,
hold on. If there's an explosion, yes, you can make a portal and put that explosion somewhere else, but why don't you just go before the explosion happens and stop it from happening? Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, keep going.
Okay, no, yeah, but you see, in general, we can do that. We can heal. We're powerful like that.
Julian,
so for me,
the explosion somewhere else for it to affect someone else was very. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I just got myself earlier.
Okay, now, wait. Now I gotta remember what I was gonna say. Okay, now remember. Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys. I'm gonna say you guys are very powerful. We're very powerful. But you guys are very powerful. You guys can heal a lot. So for me, it was like, I know you guys put a lot of effort to try and heal my hand. Because when I made that video, you could actually tell I was in pain. I was in pain. That shit was fucking painful. So I knew that you guys would put 100% effort to try and heal it. And so for me, it was like, I was like, oh wow, these two motherfuckers are goddess, and they couldn't, like, it's still in pain. And so I was like, maybe that's just because my soul is like denying it. Like, I'm just like, in a way, I'm just like saying, don't heal me, because I just gotta feel the pain in some way, I guess. Because, like, why did I feel to the pain? Like, we can do so much, but at the end of the day.
Were you talking to your mother at the time?
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Cause like for real, like for me, like
I just got like a weird like grabbing the healing, and it looked like the same color as when we were talking about your mother earlier. So I just wanted to ask.
Really?
I just like
so then maybe it was that.
Every time you say, maybe I wasn't in my highest good, or maybe my soul wanted to be in pain, or maybe my head just naturally goes like this. Like, nope, you didn't.
Yeah, no, I noticed that, and I'm not trying to say in a bad way. I'm not trying.
No, this isn't emotional. This is not we're not being emotional. We're literally trying to puzzle solve what the fuck happened during that time.
Okay, yeah.
And whenever you say it's your fault, naturally my head just goes, nope, not your fault. It was not your fault.
Yeah, okay, now I will have a question. So you know how I could be like, person has the please mend my body and I'm supposed to feel no pain, something like that? Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I'm sure that when my hand thingy, you guys probably tell me to say that. And then I just couldn't understand. I'm like, okay, I did it. You guys did all this healing, but it's still hurting. Like, why does it still hurt? That's what for me it doesn't make sense. We're so powerful and it still hurts.
Right.
You know?
So
and that's for me, that's why that was the purpose. Yeah, and like in that case there, my mom grabbed it. Like, what? Well, that's how you think it felt. So, oh, that's very interesting that you said that. Because,
and not on purpose either. They just, it's like almost like, I know what's best for you. This is not best for you type thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she is like that. No, she's totally like that. She's totally like that.
So I don't want you to think they're like sitting on some like, I don't know, like pedestal of like, fuck you. It's more like a, no, I only know what's best.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, dang it, Dana, that's what he's saying. He was saying that he said if it was in his highest good and then it didn't work, then it wasn't in his highest good. And that is not usually the case.
Exactly. That's how I was. Yeah, that's how I was feeling. Yeah. Because again, you guys are so powerful, you know? And so, I mean, it's like.
But you tried healing on your own, too.
Yeah,
and
you're
it didn't
powerful
work.
as well, and you're right, exactly. And your own shit will work better than anyone else's shit. You know that.
No, I do.
That's
what I get.
what
I'm saying you, but I'm saying we. Like, I know it's we. Like, girl, like, that's literally what you be preaching. I'm a reflection. Every time I give you a compliment, technically giving myself a compliment. You know, so every time I'm saying you, I really
heard you not give yourself a compliment, and then.
Wait.
No,
but you know what's also something funny? No. I'll stop it. Because I really didn't know that, like, you felt in some way. Like, I really didn't know that. Like, I really didn't know that. I think that's crazy. And so I have a confession.
I just backed up for a bit. Okay, you can confess. All right, we're ready.
Yeah. Girl, I was mad at you.
Okay, mad at me for what?
Yeah, because you made a video, and it was like that. Because, like, you know, like, when I went to Florida, I really was looking forward, like, meeting you guys. But I know you guys were busy and all that. And then
after that.
We were in Connecticut.
I know. No. I know. Like, you guys were out. I know that. And so this was already when I wasn't in Florida, you know? And I, like, the reason I didn't ever talk about it, because I know, like, when I get triggered like this is just trauma. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was like, because you made a video, Kat, and you were like, I don't really remember. It was like something how, like, about meeting people in real life. And then I was thinking of myself, and it was like, oh my God. And I was actually mad. I was really triggered that, like, I was about to unfollow you, but I was like, ew, why would I do that? I should not do that. That'd be so messy. So I just deleted TikTok. But, like, it's free. You know, because, like, I still love you guys, but I really got triggered.
What video?
No reason, I guess, you know.
Is it like I love when we meet people in real life or something like that? I remember something about that.
No. It was a good video. It really was. You know, it was like.
I'm not gonna get insulted. I want to figure out what happened.
No. I know that. That's why I'm talking about it, because I feel like I know you guys will feel a certain way, you know. But it was literally like the video you were saying. That, like, a lot of people want to meet you guys. Like, a lot of people would like to be friends with you guys. It was something like that.
Oh, the one where I said it's difficult to be friends with us because we're healing all the time?
I think it was that one. Literally, I think it was that one. And I don't know why, but I was like, but I'm going to be like that. That's how I was, like, saying in my mind, you know? Like, and I mean, being really honest with you guys, like, you know? And, like, now, like, I know that was me. Again, just triggered with my emotion, just being, like, a little messy, you know? Like, Kat, I literally was, like, about to follow you. Wow, you literally, like, the best person to me, both of you guys, you know? And so I was, like, I literally stopped myself. I was, like, yeah, you sure, I guess, yeah. But, like, I don't know, like, I didn't want to unfollow you because I felt, like, I knew deep down it would just be like something would just happen, I guess.
But we said that we wanted to reschedule.
And I didn't it TikTok.
When you first said you were coming to Florida, we were both like, yes, great.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, we're going to meet Julian. And then you said the dates, and I went, literally the day you come in and the day you leave is the day that we leave and come in.
That literally happened to one of my best friends who I'm, like, in love with. That literally happened too. And Kate, I promise to God, I know that you guys were not like that, that you guys would love to meet me. I know that. I really know that. Like, I really do, you know? Like, you even texted again or that. Like, I really know that. Like, so I don't want you to, like, think, like, oh, you said, like, no, honey, I know that you love me, and I know that if I'm there right now, we will like meet up. Like I really do.
Hell yeah.
I was just
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in your feelings, I guess.
So that, I think that video, I'm going back to the thing where like with your, okay, so this, it feels like the outskirts of energy, of the collective energy in our little corner, our little collective corner. Because when we were bothered by you, it was because of other people involved in like using us, but you weren't using us. And then when you got triggered by me, is because I was directing it at people who were trying to
other people. Yeah.
And so when I made a video to them, you internalized it. So what is that? What's that fringe of like? Why do we keep getting like in it? I'm not keep. I mean, we've been each other for 3 years now.
You know, I'm seeing the comment. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing the comment. Amanda put feel unwanted. Maybe I was feeling that because I think this was. Like when was the probably? Yeah, because like I was like
feeling the other people that I was directing it to.
You're really connected. It's like maybe you connected to the feeling of the video, like because you're a feeler, right? Or are you a seer?
I mean, I'm more a seer, to be honest. In my head, I just like imagine. I don't really feel like I do sometimes, I guess, but more a seer, I think. Yeah.
Okay, but you connect, I guess, to see. Because that'll happen to me too. As a seer, I'll connect to see, and then I'll be like, what is this thing? I don't like this thing. And then it's like, oh, I actually do like this thing. That's really weird. I disconnected, and now I like this thing. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So, are you connecting to the video to feel it?
To be honest, I probably did. Because, like, I really got, like, triggered. And it's weird, though, because, like, I had the idea to unfollow Kat, but then I was like, ew, like, I don't want to unfollow her. Like, why would I do that? Like, you know? Like, I was still mad enough to delete TikTok for, like, a week. Like, I deleted it. I was like, fuck TikTok. I don't need TikTok. You too. I deleted it. Yeah, I literally deleted TikTok. And
holy shit.
And then but I didn't want it to unfollow Kat. Like that, I didn't want that. Like in a way, like, because I felt like I knew deep down this is just trauma, so I didn't want it to stay out. You know, I just gonna handle it.
So you withdrew.
My trauma.
You withdrew to fix yourself.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, is this me? What happened here? What is happening? And then I'll just like not talk.
Exactly.
I saw that video. I was wondering. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm going to let you guys know because there's a lot of you in here and people listening to the podcast. I have this my own personal trauma about September. People leave me. A group of people will leave me. I saw a group of people forming as friends, which is awesome because I want everybody to connect with each other. But when I saw a group of people forming as friends, I felt a lot of pressure in my own shit because of reoccurring every September people leave. I've talked to you guys about this. I've been upfront about this. This is the thing. This is why I don't get too close to people. Then I realized that every September I up prices. So as my self-worth and my value of self and value of time increases, anybody who doesn't see my value and wants too much from me are the ones that get upset and leave. And I was like, fuck. This I clicked that together this time. And I was like, okay, it's because I value myself more. So this time, everybody was like, we're not going to leave Kat because she has that trauma, right? She's got that trauma. We all have decided. Collectively, you guys have decided not going to leave her. Instead, this September, Kate went through a bunch of things where people laughed and things happened to her. And she and I almost lost each other, and Ben and I almost broke up. Like, yeah, done. Like, we were almost done. Then, also, not to put their stuff on blast, but Witchfoot had that thing go on in her life in September. And I had people texting me that were like, I don't know, and Kate, but I don't want to talk about her stuff, but like, I want to be your friend, and I don't know why. I had someone who watches me, will probably listen to this or might be watching now, that literally texted me and said, I did the crock pot friendship healing on you. I did this other healing on you. I can't get you to treat me like a good friend. This is someone I never reached out to. This is someone who always reached out to me, and I just didn't answer. I just like backed up and was like, you did healings to make me a better friend to you? Wow. Wow. And then it was kind of like a, there was just a bunch of stuff. So I made a video that was like, listen, I don't think you guys understand like the reciprocity that goes into what Kate and I do as friends. It's constant therapy. It's constant healing. It is. I mean, like, if someone says, you put the wrong cream in my coffee, we go, let's diagnose this. Like, where did this come from? This feeling of having the wrong cream. Let's talk about it. And if someone's on their phone playing their game, we're like, excuse me, we're talking about this now. Like, it is intense. And it's hard for me to reach out to people I have kids who can do 1.5 million things. I can do 1.5 million things. Kids can do 1.5 million things. So I don't really have the opportunity to ask people for help. I do every once in a while, and when I do, like for group healings or big things, I reach out. But I stopped commenting I stopped interacting with people in the comments because they were like, Kat and I are friends. And I was like, I cannot give you the friendship that you want from me. My idea of friendship is not that. And I don't know how to, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It just means
I can't give you what you want.
I have a business mindset, and it's like, we need to get things done. So that's what that TikTok was about.
Totally get that.
Why is it because in September things cool off? I have no idea. That's interesting.
September is, I raised my prices in September, but it's been happening my whole life in September, and I've looked at, like, I know what's coming, so it's like, am I manifesting it? Is I'm putting energy into this bubble of September? And then I was like, is it change of seasons? Kate and I have looked at it 1.5 million times because, I mean, it started back.
What, Julian?
I think raising the prices was smart because, like, I think it's like you say, like, Kim Kardashian won't want a session if the price is 1.1. You get what I mean? And so, like, I felt like when you guys were doing that, I was like, oh, this is, like, so smart. Like, this is, like, you're going to start attracting all these new humans who never see the word spirit if it's in the highest good. You know, like, shit, imagine Ariana Grande doing stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, I
would love to help reach out to the people that would never look at us. But also, the reoccurring clients that got, like, sticker shock from that, I was like, you don't understand. I do the exact same work that I did fast as fuck now. Now, what I used to have to do in 2 hours, I can do in 15 minutes. I didn't take away the $111 price. I just do it fast as fuck now. So there were people that were actually booking like 4 or 5 sessions, and now they were like, oh, sticker shock, I'm not going to go to you anymore. And it's like, okay, fine. That's okay. Like, if you don't want to, if you don't need it, that's totally fine.
Well,
and
what do you mean sticker shock? Like,
when it's like, oh my God, you, like, it's like if you were to go to your favorite coffee shop, and your favorite coffee that you get every day is now doubled in price, you'd have to reconsider if you want that coffee or not.
But you see, for me, when you guys were doing that, that just makes opportunity for us. That means that I can start doing sessions, and I can start doing the regular prices that you guys did. For me, when you were doing all this, I see it's just, you guys it's literally opportunity. Because now your clientele is going to be these new people who we never see, these bougie bishops. That's good. And then we can have other people doing the session. Like, you get what I mean?
We question things, though,
For me, it makes
to
sense.
be honest, like, we don't know, so we feel the energy of stuff. So if things happen for us or things don't happen for us, we look at all sides of it. So Kate and I upped our prices as well. It's the same price to get 1 hour with me as it is to get 1 hour with me and Kate. And we used to be booked. We were so booked that we would open multiple spots. We don't advertise it very much because we don't like to advertise stuff. It feels gross for us. We like to do the free sessions too, and we like to provide, and we like to give things. But when people stop booking with us for our 2 hours, we go, are we even supposed to be offering that anymore? Like, is that even a thing? Is that spirit telling us that this isn't needed? And people want to work with Kate one-on-one. But Kate doesn't do sessions like that. If you want to work with Kate... Huh?
Yeah. Did you say
What?
that people, when you, like, did you say there was like a certain time that people stopped booking?
What do you mean? With me and Kate?
Oh.
Like our sessions together that we do together.
Okay. No, it's because I thought you said that there was a time that people weren't booking. So that's what you changed. That's what I thought you said right now.
No, we were fully booked. We changed it because we had our prices all around.
Okay.
But like Kate would write in her spirit guide stuff for like her own stuff. It would take her like what did you say? It was a couple of hours and it ended up being more hours than what you put in there. And you were sitting there with their guides, talking to them, having an interview with their guides, putting your whole energy into it. Plus you had your day job and stuff. And it was so painful for her to even think about raising her prices. But as soon as she did, she was able to like heal the big thing that was really stopping her, which that we couldn't even look at it until like she got that foundation going and stuff. But like, yeah, talking about money is uncomfortable, and we want to give away a lot of stuff for free. But when we charge what we do, we actually have more energy to give away more.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Boston, no sessions alone, but I do sessions with Kat. So, why did it change my setting? Oh, yeah.
He also co-hosts one class a month with me. Plus, she joins. She pays for and joins almost all the classes anyway. But she co-hosts one class, and like these classes, we didn't raise the price on those, and we're in there for like over an hour, and we're doing deep shit, and like. We have over 20 of those, and I don't know. I'd rather people do that because it's like way less expensive, and they get a lot out of it, and they learn how to do the shit themselves. Yeah. It's almost like having one-on-one time with me, but yeah, classes are great. They're fun. Anyway, this live ended up being not what I thought it was going to be. But
it's just like a lot
of good to
stuff, like death trauma, money trauma.
We're still gonna put this on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Do you know when something?
Julian, what song do you want me to? Next week when I post the podcast thing, what song do you want me to use for you?
Well, I want like house music or Vulcan music. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta search it out.
I know is Drag Race stuff.
No.
Exactly. So you need to tell me the song.
Okay.
I'm
gonna think about it.
Fashionista.
Show you.
Fashionista.
Look, his face. No.
I'm bad at names. I don't know names. I'm terrible at names.
I can't believe you don't know Fashionista.
Who is she?
You probably know it if you heard it.
We don't know her.
Sing it, Kate.
Oh.
Who are you wearing? Sean, John, Calvin Klein, Donna, Karen's fashion line. Wait, D and G and whatever. BCBG looking good is never easy. Alexander Perkovich, Naomi Campbell, such a bitch. I want a Regalgata to fit into my Prada. Oscar de la Renta, Louis Vuitton. It's called Fashionista. It's so good. He's like, who are you wearing? Who are you wearing? It's just funny.
I never.
It's, Julian, you would love it. You were dancing.
I'm supporting you. That's why I was dancing.
I was supporting you, Kate. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, the dancing.
This was terrible, Kate.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I love you.
But this was super fun. I love you guys.
I'm glad that we talked about things. I need to go back and look at that video though and make sure there wasn't anything like that I need to still heal. Because if you're bringing it up, then there's something there.
I mean, I just brought it up because what you were saying. Of like,
I'm glad you did.
Then I made that video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that.
Don't delete TikTok because of me ever, please. Come on.
Oh, yo, I would never do that again. I would let you know. But like, cat, I'm triggered. I need help. Okay?
That would be nice.
Yes. Make a video. Yes. Make a video.
Yes, serious
Girl,
yeah.
No, I know. I will. Okay? I love you, putas. And everybody alive, take care. Y'all some bad bitches. Pop that pussy, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, bye. Love you.
Okay, hey, real quick. Oh, it's just me. Hi. So Julian was using our guest account. It's it's Kate and Kat Live Guest. We have that available for people who don't have over 1,000 followers. If we have you on as a guest, it's sporadic. We asked Julian today if you wanted. It's just how it goes. Whoever we're drawn to. Kate and I do have sessions available. Don't feel obligated to do it, but it is a blast. We actually get a lot of shit done in an hour's worth of time. We work really well together, and it's really good. It's laughing while you heal trauma, which is just fucking like how it's just amazing. I have weekly classes. Again, usually the last Thursday of the month, Kate co-hosts. And that's always really, really good. You get a lot of bang for your buck. That's what she said. It's like $33 to join a class, $11 if you want a copy of it. And it's literally over an hour walking you through step by step how to do the shit yourself, all the energy healing. And if you missed out on it, it's $55 for pre-recorded classes. But these that we do live like this shit's free. Like, we do this for free. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.